Hi, I'm Some Color Mage, and with me today are the usual two.
Of cat use.
And Hexta Magica. Fun fact, in everywhere except the US, it is currently Catjuice's birthday, so this part is very special. Totally.
Also, the release date for Final Fantasy VII Remake just got announced.
Wait, what is it?
March the 3rd.
3rd of March.
That's really... Wait, that's just the first part, right?
Yes.
Wait, okay, that's still like 6 years before I thought Square Enix would release it, so...
Yeah, like, I doubt it exists.
Anyway, today we're getting our car back.
Oh shit. So are we just like shanking like a sleazy car dude? Or...
There are probably some sleazy car dudes in the Empire.
Okay, cool. Are we also shanking them though?
Yes.
Good. Nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned shanking.
You just rode your chocobo into a tree.
Yes, but like this is Noctis we're talking about. He has 3 modes of action: shank, shield shank, and bullet shank.
Yeah. Yeeting bullets at people is a pretty good way of shanking people.
Oh, he doesn't throw the bullets, he throws the gun.
That's almost better.
That's literally how the gun warp strike works. He throws the gun at the enemy and warps to the gun.
Okay.
You could have just warped to the bullet, but that would have made too much sense.
Yeah. Oh, it's a giant fucking cow thing.
A giant fucking thing that we'll ignore because it can't move fast enough to get us.
Except for the ominous, like, moos in the background. It's like you're driving down, like, a country Aussie road and you just hear cows mooing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I don't miss anything about driving through any part of rural Australia.
Well, become best buds with the gods, maybe? Legend has it the king once stood alongside the Six in the battle to banish the darkness. Darkness seems awfully vague.
Wow, these drivers are so nice. They actually stop for you when you're crossing the street.
I'd just love to see, like, if they didn't have that and, like, just getting game overs because some idiot in, like, a hatchback just... It's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna run this dude on a chocobo over. Like, instant game over.
This game is very unrealistic, because you can be riding around your chocobo at night in the middle of, like, the Empire, and some dumbass Imperial won't just, like, DUI and run you over.
Yeah.
So I'm saying
well, the Imperials prefer to fly.
Pathetic. Although, admittedly, if you had your own, like, attack helicopter just ferrying you around, you probably wouldn't say no to it.
What the hell? I can't get a hold of her. Iris? She call you? No messages.
Wait. Did Gladiolus just literally ask Noctis if his sister's been sliding into his DMs?
Yes.
Christ.
Stop bitching, start killing.
Iris really is the horniest...
Iris
really is the horniest character in this game.
But also remember that this game, all the female characters are just Noctis' girlfriends, and then all the male characters are Noctis' bros.
I thought you were about to say boyfriends there, and, like, is that not incorrect?
I mean, they're both, really.
They're Noctis' boy band, but...
Tell me why.
Basically, everyone loves Noctis. But the manner in which they love Noctis is completely determined by their gender.
Going out of her way to help us these past couple days. I'm sure she's had better things to do.
All for a lost cause. And I feel bad for turning down the courtesy car. The courtesy car is no regalia.
Would have felt like cheating.
Besides, Cindy's a big girl.
So,
Some kind of fortress. Yeah, a porta-fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though. They are remnants of the old wall. And the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
So anyway, we have to do this mission at night time, so we have to go to camp first.
Weak. Just like
Because, you know, we totally need to do stealth when I'm pretty sure Noctis's idea of stealth pretty much comes from just stabbing everyone anyway, so
buddy.
what you should do is you should just stab everybody to death, like in the daytime. Got to make a like big boy plays.
You have invincibility armor. Just walk in there and be invincible.
Yeah.
well, yes, we do have the armor of invincibility, but instead I'm being an assassin.
Oh yes. Sneaky.
So here we are with the product placement.
Gotta love like product placement.
Look, the cup noodles will be useful later.
I'm actually like this close to just making like noodles once we're done with this part. I am very hungry. I haven't.
Why make noodles when you could make Pit Crew's meat wraps? Which probably actually taste like something and aren't just like 80% MSG.
Yeah, probably. Ah, yes, the bloom filter.
Here's the best part of this game.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Look, my video had to get that thumbnail from somewhere.
I mean,
Perfect timing, he says.
They-
It's just a
they don't-
whack picture that doesn't have anything.
they don't call them Geishal greens for nothing. We all know, like,
So many bright ideas, Ignis.
we all know that Prompto is a firm believer of 4 and 20 score.
But if we move under cover of night, we might be able to infiltrate the base unnoticed.
God damn it.
We learn all we
Wait.
can about the base's design.
Even the chair's product placement?
Yes.
Intelligence we have.
Yes, it's a Coleman tent equipped with Coleman chairs where they could be eating cup noodle ramen right now. After, stopping by Amex and at the gas station. I told you this would be a very realistic game if it had DUI.
Sponsored by Smirnoff.
Our goal is the regalia. The last thing we want is to engage an entire garrison. Avoid detection at all costs.
But what if?
Before it gets like
We are totally not going to avoid detection.
task unfinished, we withdraw before we overstay our welcome.
Anyway, it's stealthy time, so hood up.
I love Assassin's Creed, man.
Oh my god. How much, like, sponsorship bucks did Square make off this game?
All of them.
Until then,
I mean, since Versus 13 was such a disaster, they had to make money somehow.
3,
Yeah, and the way they made that money back was called Heavensward.
1.
Storm of Blood. Born of Blood.
Now that's what happened after the FF14 team was allowed to keep all their money.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not bad.
Boy, I can't wait until, like, Shadowbringers in, like, 2 weeks. Because it means I get 2 weeks off work.
Stop. What? Searchlights.
But don't you see, Ignis?
Clear.
He's got the maximum stealth outfit and is completely undetectable.
Hey.
Yeah, you know how in Harry Potter he has an invisibility cloak that allows him to sneak past Voldemort undetected? Well, you know, if he could have like not spent like a whole book worrying about the invisibility cloak if only he had just bought like an Ezio cosplay on like Etsy.com or something.
Yeah.
Tech armor. Don't want to mess with one of those. We shouldn't have to, if we keep to the shadows. Right.
Yeah, just get a very specifically very shitty Ezio cosplay off, like, any number of, like, sites that sell shitty cosplay outfits.
And this isn't even the first Assassin's Creed cosplay in the series.
What's the first?
13-2.
Oh, that's why I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
One hit, one kill.
13-2 had the Ezio outfit. It had fucking Commander Shepard outfits.
Okay. You'd think just a knife in the back would be enough, but, you know, just gotta jump on them at the same time.
That's how it's done. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's how they do it in Assassin's Creed. Why are they talking so much if they're supposed to be stealthy? Goddammit.
Well, it's okay. We're not in an enemy's area of engagement, so they couldn't attack us even if they spot us.
You know, it'd be cool if you could take like that fire extinguisher and just like beat someone over the head with it. That would be badass.
Yeah. Tactical espionage action.
This what's powering the base?
A Magitech generator of some description. It would explain why the troopers in the vicinity are uncommonly strong. I say we wreck.
We've been killing them in one
The
hit.
risk is too great. Finding the regalia comes first, not a sound. You'll alert the enemy.
Got it.
This is the worst stealth mission of all time.
Yeah, it's basically just warp to everyone without, getting in anyone's line of sight, except you can't really tell what anyone's line of sight is.
Because they all just look like grey blobs.
Yeah,
Yeah, the UI covers up their bodies so much that I have no idea what I'm even looking at.
and there's pretty much no penalty for getting caught.
Sometimes you just gotta murder. Like, ain't nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned murder.
No, we kick Imperial butt.
Oh, all enemies must be eliminated. You mean the thing I had to do anyway?
God.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the stealth mission, honestly.
It doesn't seem stealthy, it just seems like murder.
Well, is it really murder when they're all robots?
Depends on if the robots are sentient or not.
Sentient demon robots?
I mean, yeah, probably it's still murder.
Sentient demon robots
Okay,
sound
then it's
way
murder.
cooler than these things actually are.
There's the old girl. She's a real sight for sore eyes.
All I can think is, like, how terrible this scene would be if you had one of the many mods for the regalia of just, like, anime titties on it. Because that would be hilarious. It'd be bad, but like...
I've been trying to not do mods in actual plot episodes.
Yeah, that's valid.
For that reason.
Yeah, we don't want to get the Cindy Mobile. We don't want to like sneak into the sentient robot demon hideout to steal the Cindy Mobile. That's not happening.
But why can't we have the dummy thick regalia? The dummy thick regalia is, like, unironically, one of my favourite things off bad FF14 mods.
Here's engaging gameplay where we sit and wait for the spell to finish casting.
Christ.
When it comes to FF14 mods, I just can't think of anything without first thinking about that picture that Tabs has on hand of that gigantic ass.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing people use mods in FF14 for is
horny. Just.
Well, there's also a couple that use it to be Nazis.
Oh.
Okay, that's fair.
That's worse. At least...
Yeah, that's significantly worse.
Like, at least horny can be justified.
And then the one big FF14 modding Discord banned the guy who modded the Nazi armband mod to replace it with a clown face.
What?
There have been some real stupid developments in the FF14 modding community recently.
Christ.
Did Prompto just stand in the middle of the exploding robot?
I mean, if you could stand in the middle of an exploding robot, wouldn't you?
No.
But, like, it would look cool.
I'm honestly not quite sure what you're supposed to do here.
You're supposed to murder.
Well, aside from that... Because they talk about the tanks and stuff and...
Nothing really comes of it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who even knows?
I mean, I'm doing a good enough job just stabbing them to death anyway, so...
Oh boy, is that a boneless Faust?
I wouldn't be surprised if they recycled Faust's model. Maybe not, if not in this game, then like in 16 or something.
Isn't Faust's model originally from 13 anyway? I think so. Because it's the same as like the Allegan Knights and stuff, right? And those models are from 13.
I mean, it's plausible. Like, Omega is a reskinned Toad, so...
I still hate how Tabs figured that out, and now I can't unsee it.
Okay, so for those of you in the audience who don't know, so in 14 you fight Omega, and Omega is just a reskinned Toad. Later, Omega turns into this crazy gender-bending DNA monster that's like high on music or something. And the reason he's able to do this is because, according to Jurassic Park, toads contain their gender at will. Or their sex, rather.
Oh my god. I hate FF14. It's my favorite game in the series at this point, kind of, but fuck, I hate 14.
So yeah, so in conclusion, it would not surprise me if the Faust were just reskinned Elegant Knights, and if those were just stolen from 13, and then they just use it again in 16 and 17 and 18 just because they can.
Yeah.
So there's me failing to warp strike over a railing.
Oh boy, it's like the railings in Monstropolis and Kingdom Hearts 3. How some of them just are weirdly impossible to do anything over.
How many times did that thing shoot you and you took like 5 damage?
Well, I don't know why it started doing 5 damage instead of 25 after a while, but I'm kind of over-leveled. If you haven't noticed, the enemies in this are level 16 and 17.
And you're like level 30?
And we're... yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, that's what happens when the tanks blow up.
Okay, Faust is not a remodeled Elegant Knight. Faust actually might be a completely, like, original model.
Anyway, we're getting closer to dawn, but I'm going to stab these robots anyway.
I mean...
I think at this point the time doesn't matter anyway.
I assume so once that you're just straight on the murder train.
Yeah, probably. I don't know when the time stops matching, but I know that the sun has always risen by the time I get the car, so...
Oh boy, it's a robot, but a different color.
Oh, these do more than 100 damage?
Oh wow.
Is this supposed to be like a construction site? That's why there's all these construction cones and catwalks everywhere?
It's an old military base that the Empire has flown a build-your-own base construction kit into.
Yeah, that makes about as much sense as anything.
Yeah. I mean...
Anyway, even if I were roughly on level for this fight, I don't think there's really much special strategy to it. It's a giant robot of a similar type that we've already fought before.
Yeah, like in a very similar location as well. But yeah, this robot just... It looks like it should be doing construction, not just like murder. Like it doesn't...
I mean, like, things that are good at construction can be good at murder as well, right? Like, you wouldn't try to fight like a cement mixer.
I mean... Like, sometimes you've just gotta throw a giant, like, steamroller on somebody, I guess.
Anyway, I love this game's boss themes, but yeah, you barely hear them. And now it's time for the good shit.
Oh boy, is Noctis about to get bored by Rammer? Yeah, this is worse than Thunder Rolls, and like that's saying a lot because I don't like Thunder Rolls.
And that And that's not like Ramu's theme, that just shows up for every summon.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Was hardcore. That did the trick. The place is dead. Rest in pieces. Come on, let's grab the regalia and split.
Rip and pizza.
Rippin'.
An almost canonical line in this game.
Yeah.
Piece of cake, huh?
This part is.
Inadvertent though it was, we dealt the Empire a crushing blow today. The Marshal will be pleased to hear of this.
Pretty sweet, bust up that bass. Bust a bass. I like the sound of that for this sort of
Oh
thing.
god.
There's a bass. We go in and bust it up. Bust a
Did
bass.
Megan Trainor also sponsor
I'm calling
this?
it that. You don't have to.
I won't.
Who hasn't sponsored
Why not go for
this?
something a little more epic?
Because I thought of it first. So that's the name. Bust a bass. Get used to it.
Easier said than done.
How the hell has nobody just drowned Prompto in a bathtub? Like, you think his parents would...
Nobody knows.
You think his parents would be like, okay, this kid's a shit, we're just drowning him in the bathtub.
I mean, I think there's a reason why Prompto's parents didn't do it, but I don't know how nobody else has.
It's just a nice, clean
Yeah, you
solution.
You know, Ezio, the prince of, like, Ezio's here, this great prince who's, like, traveling the world with, you know, like, this advanced strategist, and this guy with really buff, like, basketball abs, and then Prompto, who's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's the lore of this game.
The real question is, like, how are they driving this car out of this place? Because it looks like a mess to drive in.
Floor it.
Yeah, just run over all the construction cones. Nobody will, like, arrest you, right?
Guys?
Yeah, well, yeah, Ramu killed everyone.
As it be,
Except him.
Ravis, you receive the storm's blessing, and yet you know nothing of the consequences.
Watch it.
Be still, all of you.
Good.
Heir to a crown befitting no other. Witness his splendor and glory. All hail the chosen king.
Awful high and mighty for an imperial rat, serving the enemy to hunt down Luna.
I shall serve and command. The king's sworn shield.
You better believe it.
A weak shield protects naught.
Hey!
Great, now you gotta get the windows fixed.
Should the chosen fall, that too is fate.
I swear the other times I've done this, that he did not break the car when that happened.
Oh, but
Amazing.
I'm here to help
And how is that?
by taking the army away.
You expect us to believe that?
When next we meet, it'll be across the seas. Just so happens we have business of our own with the tutelary deity, don't we?
Is it just me, or is, like, Arden's entire getup just,
Fare thee well, your majesty.
like, a black mage set in 14? It's got that vibe to it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ravis Nox Fleury.
It just needs the eye patch.
Yeah, basically.
To Lady Luna Freya.
Anyway, the car's damaged, which means its top speed is shit, so we're going to have to... So we're going to go back and get it repaired before we do anything else.
Wait, so he just, like, threw him into the car, and that made all the windows shatter.
Yeah.
It must have been damaged beforehand, because I swear that's not supposed to happen.
But it didn't book damage until we...
Yeah.
The High Commander himself. Wartime makes for quick promotions. Even a son of Tenebrae can rise to the top.
But why would he want to lead their army?
The first time I played this, when you had to follow Arden to Titan, I kept failing because I damaged the car beforehand, and so I literally couldn't go fast enough to fulfill the mission requirements.
Amazing. Oh, Servants of the Mountain. That's nice.
Great range of wares here.
Paradise for a technophile like you.
So let's get our car fixed, and also take off the robes.
Yeah, you don't need maximum stealth anymore.
Ah, y'all brace yourself for power. Ah, y'all brace yourself for power.
Well, ain't you a lucky one? I've got just the thing. She's a right mess. Well, just leave her to me. Y'all just leave her to me.
You just said that.
And this goes there.
Also, how, like, just awkward were the animations for Cindy in that conversation?
Good as new.
All of her animations are awkward.
I think the first episode of this Let's Play has her basically humping the car. Because, you know, it's like 20... whatever year this game came out in, and... society has not advanced to the point that we can have good female characters in games.
I really should have kept the Cactuar suit mod on.
Here's what I can do for her. How about the decals? How's this?
Anyway, here's our latest stupid full decal.
Y'all just
This is
sit
the
tight.
Jesus Mobile.
Oh god.
So you can now print the Bible on your
Just
car.
like you ordered.
Perfect.
Thank you. And I guess that's like God creating Adam?
I feel like I've seen something similar, like, literally on shitty car mods.
Everything in order.
I'm sure someone has like printed the Bible on their car.
Shitty car mods is a hell of a subreddit.
I'm sure something like this exists in real life. Because this game is realistic.
So realistic.
Okay, so we're approaching the end of the chapter. We just got to meet up with Iris, and then we're done.
Oh, cool. Noctis can go be horny on main, and then, yeah.
It's getting hot.
How old is Iris supposed to be?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Any chance sleeping in a nice room tonight?
Yes, I'm certain we can secure.
I don't know.
accommodations nearby.
I'm gonna look this up. 15 years old.
Oh, yikes. Why would they make a character that young this horny on main?
Because Square Enix?
Yeah. Suppose that's valid.
Oh, Laddie,
What's wrong?
I let you down. I never made it to Kayam. The Empire came while you were gone. None of us said a word about Noct. They just showed up and then...
They killed Pro Jared.
First he killed his marriage, then he got killed.
What do you mean?
There's Pro Jared himself.
There was nothing
Yeah.
we could do.
And he is pro Jared's fanbase.
Yes.
If it wasn't for the fact that this cutscene is already crap, I'd say we've butchered it beyond belief, but
this.
Honestly, what is with this kid's shirt? It's such a fuckboy shirt.
I'm taking care of it. And we're going to Kayam. We can't just stay here and do nothing.
We're just going to try and do the same thing that got Jared killed. Maybe this time the Empire won't show up and randomly shoot one of us.
Really, they're lucky that only one of them got shot, really.
Good photo. Good photo. I don't know what it is.
Why is Prompto just randomly taking a photo of, like...
What?
Is that like just
Ladies.
Is that just Ahagao like Gladiolus?
Yes.
And then the game crashed.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to do that bit all over again, and I think I saved the same photos as I did.
Does it matter?
But yeah, that's it.
Rest in pieces, Pro Jared.
Oh god. Pour one out for his marriage.
That is the real Pro Jared on the screen right now.
I'd just like to point out that the first time I tried to add this bit, Vegas crashed on me.
Wow, you really have cursed this Let's Play, haven't you? Was this done on your old computer?
Like what? Like what? No, this is the current computer. What happened was that I added the skeleton GIF, and for some reason it's only looped once. So I created another text piece to put over it saying, "I don't know how to loop GIFs in Vegas, sorry." And when I tried to add that, Vegas crashed.
So this reminds me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, I think I might have
Okay,
just...
that's it.